NEPA has done it again. As you can see, they're taking the light, but I'm happy that it's still bright. So I went to shout at them and they brought back. They want us to continue this chat. So let's get into it. This is the first conversation I'm going to have with you. Nobody is going to put money in a business that you, the owner, have not put money inside. Yes, people are going to take the risks and trust you and trust your plans and trust all the sweet words that come out of your mouth. This business is going to do and all that, but you need to take the first step of investing in your own business. That is actually the right thing to do. Use your own money to try out the business, because people want to see that you have done something. And being able to do something is that you've invested money in this business, you've started selling, you have some form of traction, either by the number of customers you have or by the revenue your business is having at the moment. So the money or the business you want people to invest in, start investing in it. Do the right things in your business, pay for the right things. If you need to pay to learn, pay to learn. If you need to pay someone to be able to put structures and the rest, do that. Don't be stingy around building your business, because guess what? Most businesses that try to do all this patch, they don't grow, guys. They don't grow. And you all know that we use money to make money. So be able to do the things you need to do. Invest first in the business or the business idea. Don't go and sit down. There is no money. There is no form. But you are putting airtime. You're going for weddings. You're wearing a shebi. You are balling. But you don't have money to start your business. And half of the time people have this conversation about not having funds to start their business. The business is not even a serious one, though. Do you understand? It's not those business like you need 1 million naira to start. It may be little things that you need to start. Maybe just show up on social media and start selling, or be able to start doing drop shipping in a way. But we're going to get into that. But the first thing you want to understand is start investing. Some form of investment, even if it's not funds, resources and time. Start investing in building the business, so that when you're talking to people about them coming in to work with you, partner with you, or invest in your business, they can see that, okay, you also believe, like you're not just saying stuff. You believe in this business. You believe it's going to grow. You believe it's going to be the next big thing. Second thing is find ways to source or find ways to run your business without actually getting capital. And this is not for every business, but there are some businesses you can actually start without starting with some form of capital. If you need to talk to people who are selling already to give you to drop ship, you can do that. Drop shipping is a form of funding your business. That way they give you items, you go and sell them without actually using your money to buy them. And with your profit, if you accrue your profit over a period of time, you can actually have money to start buying your own product. This is what most local people do in the local market. All these people that used to drag you at Balogu, drag you at Yaba, drag you there and there, they do what we call Osoahia in Igbo, and that's more like drop shipping. They don't have any item. They will take you to a shop, bargain with you and the owner of the shop, and when you buy and pay and go, they come back to the owner of the shop and collect their cut. You can also do this online by drop shipping. You take pictures from the suppliers, post them when people order, add your own money on top, and then pay the supplier and deliver the item to the customer. It is not that hard. There are possibilities. There's nothing that's impossible. It's because you've not seen it in that way. You've not been able to change your mindset to be able to think that there is a way out. Guys, if you're going to run a business, you're going to really calm down, especially if you're starting small. You cannot not have money and still have pride. Hello. So dropshipping can be a way for you to fund your business without having capital to start. But it all depends on the type of business, right? It's not every business that would go through the dropshipping route. But if your business is something that is buying and selling, your dropshipping route is for sure. If your business is a digital product, the next thing you want to do is create a wait list for people to pre-order the item. If you're selling anything online, if it's a course, you're selling a course, a template, a checklist, anything it is you're selling online, you can actually just create content and get people to pre-order. People pre-ordering your items or pre-ordering your digital products validates that what you are trying to solve, there's actually a need, and there are people who are willing and capable of purchasing that. So you can actually create like a wait list or a pre-order list for people to actually buy into the idea without you spending your money yet. In short, what most people do is that they give it a span of 2 weeks and people pay for it and they start creating the course later. So they give people like a date later when the course will be ready. So until people pay, they don't start. And that makes a lot of sense. You can't start putting resources, time on something that you can't sell or is not sellable. So you can actually create a waiting list, you can make a pre-order, you can try drop shipping, or the next thing you want to try is talk to your FFFF, and I'm not talking of boyfriend or girlfriend, but they could be part of the equation, right? So the 3 F's are your friends, your family, and fools. And sorry to call these people fools, but I think there should be a better word for that, right? But there are people who just want to do stuff for you, want to invest in you, maybe because they have emotional connection with you, or they have spiritual connection with you, or they have some form of physical or intellectual connection with you. So they can actually try to invest in your business. Your friends can invest in your business. Your family can invest in your business. And when people say, oh, my friend will not give me money, my family will not give me money, I always say this: see, your attitude would come a long way, right? Your attitude will come a long way. If you're not a serious person, the people closest to you won't take you seriously. Yes. So don't think that you wake up one day and everybody will just assume that, oh, now you're making sense. Now you really mean business. If you are someone who is serious, people are watching you, your friends are watching you, your families are watching you, everybody's watching the way you're making decisions, everybody's watching the way you're growing up, everybody's watching how you're doing things. It's going to validate whether they want to invest in what you do or not. I would never have issues of investment, especially when it comes to friendship. My greatest part of gifts in life has been the friends I have around me. They always buy into my ideas. They always buy into my ideas. They buy into it emotionally, intellectually, and financially. Yes, people invest in my business because they're just my friends and they know I'm credible. So your attitude could be the reason why people are not investing in you. Your attitude could be the reason why your friends and families don't take you seriously. The way your attitude to things, you will start this one tomorrow, start the other one tomorrow. There's no drive, there is no hard work. You're just lazing around. Like I wake up in the morning and you are sleeping from morning till night. Do you understand? And 10 days later or 2 months later, I say, oh, you have opened something. I will not take you seriously. I want to see how far you go before I even put money. And that's what outsiders will do too. So don't take it seriously or say, oh, it's because they are my families or because of hello. It is because you've not been able to show that you're a serious person. The second reason is that you're not credible. Some people that somebody borrow you 1,000 and the person will come and fight you to collect the 1,000. Then tomorrow you are starting business and you say, oh, the person should come and put 1 million. You are dreaming, even if it's borrowed. Even if it's borrowed, nobody will borrow you. Credibility is something people don't understand, but it is a big deal. It will go a long way. Even if it's your husband, even if it's your friend, even if it's your twin. If people trust you to say yes is yes or no is no, do what you say, mean what you say, stick to the things you tell people. You collect money, you borrow money, pay back. You say, oh, this is it, mean it and mean it to the end. Show some form of seriousness in the things you do. So that when you have need or have conversations about, oh, I need people to invest in my business, these people can buy into it, knowing that you have a track record of being serious, you have a track record of being credible. People will not wake up one morning and trust you. Trust takes time. Take things seriously. Don't wake up. It's not when you need it that you're not start hustling for it. Because guess what? You won't get it or you become desperate. So one of the reasons why people don't get funds from people close to them is because of credibility. And you think it's because they're close to you, they want to throw money. Who has money to throw? Please, who has 1 million naira kept somewhere that they are not using and they don't intend to use? Nobody. So be able to build some form of trust, be able to build some form of credibility among your friends and your family and fools, the people you're dating or the people that are dating you, so that when you come up with things, people want to buy into it. When you come up with things, they want to support you. They want to support you. Don't feel entitled because you're my friend, you would support me, or because you're hello, if I see you're serious, I'm just going to do something else for you that does not include wasting my money. So friends, family, and fools could be a way for you to fund your business, but it's a critical conversation. It's something that you should be able to build. You need to build trust. You need to build trust. Be able to build network. Be of value to people. Add to people. Don't be the person that comes today you borrow money, today you eat their food, next tomorrow like nobody can call you for help. Be a reliable person, so that when you need these things, when you want to start up your venture, somebody can jump on. Somebody can say, you can hold people to their, like you can hold people down. You know, you can guilt trip somebody and they don't have any way than to help you. You can do that when at least they owe you some good. You have like a goodwill with them. So friends and family are a form of funding your business. But as I said, a lot of things would come into play. The other way of funding your business would be having to self-fund your business or bootstrap your business. So they define bootstrapping in different ways, but bootstrapping literally means that you're using your own money to run the business for a period of time prior to you getting funds. So you're cutting costs, because you're using your money and the funds you have are not okay, like they are not enough, you might just be cutting out a lot of things that are not necessary. Try to use free apps, try to use free things, and there are a lot of free stuff to use. On my Instagram, I always make a list of free resources to use as a business owner, from accounting apps to websites. There are a lot of, in 2022, you can start your business on freebies. Like, you can start your business on freebies. So you can actually bootstrap your business and let your business, the revenue of your business, fund the business back. Like, you put it back and be able to grow. Most people do this and they grow for a long, like they grow big. Some people do this for a route to be able to get traction, to be able to get investment. And some people do this because they don't want partnership in their business. They don't want other people's money. So they take out time to do this. But whatever works for you, be able to find something that would lead to your main goal for your business, the end goal of your business. So you can actually bootstrap your business. The other form of funding for your business is to be able to get into accelerators or incubation programs where you can have access to grants. Grants are real. I have gotten one. I've seen people who have built multi-billion business with grants. It's real. Nobody's tricking you. Yes, there are wrong people out there. There are very funny investors out there. The reasons why you have to be very careful, make your research about people. I will always scream research. What you don't know, it is what is going to kill you. Don't think that because you don't know, nothing will happen to you. Ignorance has never been an excuse. See, somebody will drink a cup of water that has poison. Because you don't know does not mean you will not die. If it's going to kill you, it's going to kill you. So ignorance is not an excuse, even in running your business. Try to do better research on what grants are available. There are also communities, grant communities, where you can learn of opportunities, grant opportunities, incubator and acceleration programs that can help your business, where you can get free money, guys, free money to be able to run your business. So there is High Economy, there is Pega, there are a lot of them that are available. If you want a list, I'll create a checklist for that, maybe a template that would help you in future for that, or you can send me a DM. But there are always grants that you can get for your business. In Nigeria, you have the Tony Elumelu grant, you have grants by banks. On International Women's Day, a lot of banks give out free grants, and there are a lot of grants out there, guys. There are a lot of grants. So be able to know how to pitch your business, and this is where your business plan comes to play. So if someone wrote your business plan for you, someone did your pitch deck for you, it's not the person that will come and do the pitching. It's not the person that will come and talk to get the free money. So if you're someone that keeps delegating stuff that are important to your business out, it might be an issue for you, because at this point you're going to be the one pitching your business to investors, pitching your business to people who will give you grants. So be able to understand what your business is, create a pitch deck for your business, and be able to, anywhere you see them putting out maybe conversations on links on grants, apply. Don't wait till you are eligible. You could get lucky, guys. You could get lucky. Even when you're not eligible, send it out there. You would learn how to write grants if you keep writing them consistently, right? So there are grants. There are also what we call angel investors. These are people that would put out their money. They are not necessarily VCs, but most angel investors do seed and pre-seed investing. So you pitch them. It could be a network that somebody knows somebody that knows somebody who is an angel investor, and they don't want to be part of your business. They just want to invest their money, that you can grow the business, and maybe later when you make money, there are always form of getting their money back. They can decide to now take equity later, or they can decide that, at some point when you have made money, you pay them back with a certain interest. So there's angel investor. There's also the VC, virtual capital investors, where there are companies, VC companies in Nigeria now are a lot. Do your research. Don't sit down and say, I did not see money. Google. You will be dancing on TikTok, but do research for your business. You won't. Later you ask, where is all these things happening? I did not see, I did not know. You're on social media, you're following the wrong people. You're on social media, you're not following the accounts where you get information. You don't want to join communities where you get information. You don't want to pay to even get information. You will not move forward. See, there is no juju around it. You are the person who is stopping your growth. There's no juju around it. You are the person stopping your growth. And guess what? Nobody cares. So it depends on what you want. But on social media, there are always links everywhere. There are links everywhere. You can talk to someone that, please can I send my pitch deck? Please can I pitch to you? Always be ready. If funds is what you're looking for, you're going to work hard. Nobody sits at home and money drops on their lap. Nobody. And if there is somebody, I'd like to meet the person. So I've listed at least 7 ways you can get funding for your business, but this 8th option I'm going to give you depends on who you are, depends on what you are. It's just an opinion. If you want to scale up with it, fine. You don't want to scale up with it. But credit, loans, people get loans to start their business, and it's a risky thing to do, but it could be it for you. Like, you could blow from there, right? But it's really important to understand that maybe the loan you're getting for your business is for like a purchase order loan. Maybe you're getting money to buy something to supply to somebody. When they pay, you pay off. Let there be a route to getting your money back and paying off the loan, so you're not starting and sinking in debt. Any big businessman has asked for loan one time or the other. Don't feel bad, but there are some religions that don't accept stuffs like that. But anything that works for you, really. I've given 8 options. There has to be one that clicks with you. There has to be one that you can do. There has to be one that is easy. Just pick one, right? So with these few points of mine, I'm able to convince you and not confuse you that there is money to be made out there. Positioning your brand is one thing, but also going out there to pitch your brand, as I said earlier, market and sell yourself and your brand is another thing. So make sure you continue watching. On our next episode, I'll be talking about the most important part of running your business, which is social media platforms and marketing, customer and all that. So we're going to have that in the next platform. I know that by now you have gotten some form of clarity for your business. If you've not watched the first videos, you can go back and watch them. Make sure you don't skip any video. Thank you for following me on this video. My name is Breakthrough at Startup with Breakthrough. Follow me on my social media platform, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on the post notification. I love you. Bye.